Before listening, gently close your eyes. Bring your attention to your heart. Accept what's happening in your life right now and have faith that good things are coming your way. Now continue listening. A 50-year-old man was suffering from extreme depression. His wife grew worried about him. Therefore, she took an appointment with a counselor for him. Upon meeting the counselor, the wife said, "Sir, my husband is in severe depression. Please help him out." The counselor asked the lady to wait outside and started his counseling. He began with some basic personal questions, putting the client at ease, and then asked him what was bothering him. The man replied, "I feel anxious thinking about my life. I am overwhelmed with worries, job pressure, children's education and their career stress, home loan, car loan. I can't bear to handle all this. The world thinks of me as a cannon, but I don't have as much stuff as even a cartridge. I am so depressed." Saying this, he opened his life's Pandora box in front of the counselor. The learned counselor thought for a while and then asked, "Where did you do your class 10th from?" The man told him the name of the school. The counselor said, "See, you need to go to that school. From your school, locate your Class X scholar register and look up the names of your peers. Try contacting them and look into their current well-being. Put down all your findings in a diary and meet me after a month." One day, in the following week, the man paid a visit to his school. He somehow managed to get the register of his batch from the administration room. There were 120 names in the register. Gaining the required permission from the person in charge, he copied their respective details in his diary. He tried reaching all his classmates, but was barely able to gather information about 75-80 of them. The data so collected at the end of this process came to him as a great shock. 20 of them were dead, 7 were widowers, and 13 were divorced. 10 turned out to be addicts who weren't even worth talking about. 5 came out so poor that nobody could answer for them. 6 turned out to be so rich that it was just impossible for him to access them now. Some were cancerous, some paralyzed, diabetic, asthmatic, or heart patients. A couple of the people were bedridden with injuries to their arm or leg or spinal cord due to accidents. The children of some ended up being insanes or vagabonds or useless. One was looking for a third marriage after 2 failed marriages, while one ended up in jail. Within a month, the register of Class X was narrating the agony of fate itself. When the man went to see the counselor the next time, the counselor inquired, "Now tell me, how is your depression?" In that moment, the man realized how decent of a life he was living. He wasn't suffering from any major disease. His mind was perfect. He was not starving. He was not called up by the court or the police. His wife and children were doing well too. There are people in this world who are undergoing great sufferings, who have no idea where their next meal will come from, and we often begin to whine about the most insignificant things in life. It's the memories of the past and the imaginations of the future that make us suffer. When we let go of the past and learn to live in the present moment, the past, the present, and the future all are automatically taken care of. Instead of counting our troubles, we better count our blessings. And still, if some of us think that there is depression, then it's time we brought the register of Class X of our respective batches from school. Count your blessings and they will outnumber the difficult grief-filled times. Gratitude is a very potent attitude and a great positive emotion. Gratitude is the outcome of a heartfelt practice.